you know, it's like I always say, you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, he eats forever. Back to you, Lou.
Yeah.
Hey, did you eat pizza with Diane Sawyer?
Yeah.
How was that?
Slice.
At Ben's, right?
Yeah,
down there in the
Ben's.
village.
That's where I get my pizza.
Right, and the opening.
I liked her. She's a nice. I mean, I grew up. It was Diane Sawyer. She's one of the relics of my youth.
Yes.
How'd she look up?
I don't know. She would. I'm sure she would.
Yeah, she probably would appreciate your phraseology.
It's so nice to meet you. You're a relic of my youth.
You're a cunt I remember from way back.
How'd she look up close? I used to have a little thing for Diane Sawyer. She was always a little sexy.
She's an attractive woman.
She is, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And she's very nice. I'm sorry, that's boring.
That's
tell you
not
that.
at all. I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the stuff you've.
Yeah, she was cool.
Was she like a fan of yours?
I mean, she was, I don't know, at her point in her career, like they just sort of tell her there's this guy, and then she watches 3 things, and she's like, I got it. I don't think.
Oh, there you are. There's a little taste of the interview right there.
Yeah.
What did she ask you about?
I don't know. She asked me about doing the show and being a dad and stuff like that. I don't know. That shit's embarrassing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the kids
talking about yourself all fucking? It's so.
How are the kids handling the upswing and the fame?
It's okay. I mean, their experience of it is they're proud of me when things happen,
Right.
But it's just, hey kids, I wanted a Grammy, and it was literally like I got an email saying I was making dinner.
Right.
Hey guys, I won a Grammy, and then from the other room, that's great, Daddy. That's it.
But are they getting not harassed, but
It's a pain in the
more
ass
questions at school and stuff from their?
I don't think that much. No,
Okay.
I mean, I think mostly they just live in their lives. When people know you every day in practical life, you're not interesting to them.
Right.
You're just another person, which is my favorite way to exist.
Yeah.
I don't like being set apart.
Right.
It makes me really uncomfortable. Like if I'm at a gate to get on a plane, I just want to be like a bunch of people at a gate eating a Carmelo thing and reading the Times.
Right. But
when somebody goes, "Oh my God." Oh shit! Can I get a picture with you? And then everybody in the gate turns and looks at me.
Yeah.
And some people who hadn't noticed me go, "Oh yeah," and other people are like, "Why? Who is he?
Who is he?"
And then that person walks, and I go, "No, I'm not going to take your pictures. So a picture with you." So then they also go, "God, he seems like kind of an asshole." And then I'm like,
now everyone
couldn't
thinks
we
you're
have
an
all just been
asshole.
some? I just want to be some dude at the gate.
Some anonymous guy.
Did anyone give you
But
shit for
that's
that or
my
no?
fault. What?
Has anyone been like confrontational or nasty about that, or are they all okay?
Mostly not. I mean, I get when people ask me for pictures and I say no, they always look a little surprised, and then 90% of the people adjust and go, "I'm all right." But there are people that they walk away and they look really bummed.
Yeah.
And I feel nothing. I feel no.
What percentage of people that ask you do you actually take a picture with?
Zero.
Zero, right?
Zero.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Because also then other people ask too. I don't like doing it. I don't like to live in that moment. Why should I do something I don't like doing?
That fake
There's
smile.
no reason.
Fake camaraderie. Look,
yeah, they come on, and then a joke about, yeah, come on, you don't know how to use the camera. That new technology. I know, no, it's all right. Yeah, go ahead.
it's blurry. Can we take one more?
Yeah.
No.
No, you can't. No. Can't take one.
0%. I like that.
It's down to zero now.
Was it because they were bothering you with your kids, like you're out with your children and people?
If I'm with my kids, I'm rude about it.
Yeah.
If I'm with my kids and somebody says, "Can I get a picture with you?" I just go, "No."
If
I'm just on the street by myself,
no. Look what I have.
Yeah, I've actually been with my kids where, like, if they're getting ahead of me a little, like as we're walking, I catch up to them for that protection.
They're protecting.
Yeah, no, it's
Someone will
totally.
be like, "Oh, look, it's Louis. Let's get a picture." Oh, it's Louis and his kids.
Yeah.
Let's lay off.
Yeah,
We think the opposite. We leave here and we kind of just mingle around the building, just hoping.
Hey, where's
Just hoping.
someone with a
And they're like,
camera?
Well, I guess I'm gonna go home.
Yeah,
All
I say
right.
words like radio really loud.
on the radio with you guys. What do you think, Opie? What do you think, Anthony?
Yes.
We're looking around, mingling.
Hey, good show today.
Thanks, Ed. Fucking.
And then people are like, well, if they're saying that, it couldn't be those guys.
Oh, that'd be nice to get to the Louis C.K. point. Not now.
No, damn
don't like
you.
it.
What point did it get annoying? Like, I haven't gotten annoyed by it, but I don't have children, and I don't, I haven't really been asked at awkward times. But at what point did you go like, fuck, I hate this?
Well, the struggle is that I don't have any. I have no problem with the person that asks. I don't think they're doing it. I think they're being nice. They're actually being very nice.
Sure, a little support.
But they don't know what it would feel like. If it was once a day, it would be okay. But I get asked a few times a day. So, and if I did it, I would get asked more because every time you take a picture with somebody, people start coming towards you.
Yes.
That's just where I'm at right now. I don't think this is going to last. This is going to die down. You know, when we did Lucky Louie, there was like 1 month when it went on the air that it was crazy how much people came up to me everywhere I went, and then it went away. Like 100% away. So I know what it feels like to have this and then have it go away to the point of like, wow.
Oh boy,
that was.
I wish someone asked me for a picture.
I wish you didn't take pictures. I got a picture of me, you, Rick, and Pam Adlon on the last day of shooting. What a fucking fat pig I looked like.
Oh,
red eyes too. No,
You've never been a fat person.
I'm telling you, it was an awful
mental problem.
No, it was an awful. Awful photo.
Do you that year you took off between the seasons? Does that help you with just having life experiences to write into the show?
Yeah, I just hung out with my kids and breathed and lived life. And there was plenty to do.
You did a couple movies too there, though.
Did a couple movies. Those were like
little movies.
5 to 8 days of shooting.
Oh, that was it.
Very short shoots.
But I'm just thinking, like in between in between seasons, you'd be like, oh, I got to write something. What happened, or this would make a good story. Is it like, good, I have all this stuff that I lived, and that kind of helps, or is it just
a little bit? But mostly it's having a more normal, humbling, regular life. It's not like events that take place. It's just feeling what life feels like. And when life feels like making TV shows all the time. I mean, one of the last stories I did last season was about being on a TV show.
Right.
That's when you start going, all right, we're starting to make a thing about the thing we're making about the thing we're making.
Right.
So let's get the fuck out of this for a little while.
Because
beg off.
I just asked that because it showed in the kind of natural, you're just living your life feel of the first few episodes.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, this happened, I have a story. It's just like, I remember what it's like to just be a dude.
You're cooking dinner for your kids and stuff, and it's goddamn adorable.
That's what my usual days are like.
Are you writing down ideas all year, though? Because you said you took some time away from thinking of stand-up and thinking of this. Like, are you putting shit down all year? Like, maybe something later, maybe like Woody Allen writes like a note and he'll throw it in a drawer?
Well, I actually build in, like, there's like the month of June, it's worked out usually each year. I don't have a single creative thought. I just like avoid it because you got to rest the muscle or whatever. But usually around the spring, I write basic, like just just like a pen and notepad. Just start writing basic ideas.
So there's a time
I started writing scripts like in July or so.
If you think of something, will you just go? If it's in that month, will you just go? Fuck it, it'll come back or it won't.
Yeah, I really try to.
Wow,
stay
you
away.
don't write it down?
A gamble.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
You would think you would at least write it down, throw it in a drawer.
You'd
like,
think,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm lying a little bit. I don't know.
Well, Jimmy
I don't know.
really
I'll write myself
fat.
an email sometimes. I'll write myself an email sometimes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Because even if you're not thinking creatively, you just know, like, holy shit, that would so work. And,
But when
to let it go away, that's scary to me.
Well, when I'm in that mode, it's because usually I'm pretty burnt and I'm not.
So you're
not
not-
much is coming. So I just
Gotcha.
don't think that way.
I'm always afraid of losing it, but if you know you have confidence in your writing and the fact that ideas are going to be there and you're going to create, it takes some of that pressure off to write every single moment down.
I mean, I don't have a rain of ideas coming all the time. It's like, a really good idea comes like once every 3 months or something.
Right.
Like
Jesus.
something great. So, yeah, it's slow.
I'm amazed at how fast the turnaround and like I think something's a good idea, and the next day I look at it and I just realize what a no talent hunk of shit I am. Like that's the voice. Like, oh, that sounded great.
Yeah, no, that's always.
You're mean.
I mean,
Well, even when an audience laughs at something and then you think it's good, it must be good, and then it never gets a laugh again. And you think,
oof.
that was so good, and it wasn't. It was
It wasn't.
It was shit.
Now let me just second guess everything I do.
Yeah, and then you need 50 audiences to prove to you that it was bad because of that one that laughed at it.
But it was good. What happened?
The worst is when it used to work and it doesn't anymore. And it's like we talked about that, it goes into that different part of your brain. And you were so smart when you said like it goes into that, it becomes like a function, like a task part of your brain.
Yeah, it becomes a procedure. I learned that at the Museum of Natural History. They have a brain, and they show you how it works, like a brain that's like has glowing parts.
Sure.
And they show you how it works. And when you're learning something and you're like carving these paths in your brain to learn how to do something, but once you learn it, it becomes a procedure, which it's just a list of things. So you just load your brain just goes go to procedure A.
Oof.
It doesn't go like do this then that and then maybe this will work.
That's how it learned it.
Yeah, so jokes become that. Jokes become like and you can tell a comic who's got to that place, and you can feel it on stage. Like I'm thinking about everything but this. Like I'm not even thinking about this. Wow. Doing the joke. Here's a pause. Look, that. So when it's